Y'all ready for this national championship or what? See if we can take these old leprechauns over here to the Natty. I think we're ready. I'm gonna check out my safety here real quick. See if we can make a boost. I'm thinking probably run support. Some good tackling there. And I think he's already clapped out, didn't he? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Give him some abilities. What's going on, Pie Man? How you doing? We're about to take Notre Dame over here to the national championship right quick like. Over here against the Houston Cougars. Let's go with a little playoff situation right here. Got playoff away. What else we got? We got the all greenies. Let's go with the all green. Usually like to roll with black, but we don't have a black uniform for Notre Dame. We'll say navy.
This is it. The ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season.
We got 1 month to push through and see how many national championships we can get now.
In the building here tonight, which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome everyone to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame taking on a team from last year, the Houston Cougars.
Got us off in the Big Boy Stadium, home of the Texans. Let's go. I like that. It's kind of a home game, I guess, for Houston now, huh?
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much this time at the 24. Good coverage.
I had a crease there for about a split second. I thought they would have held that block. I've been going off that.
For a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams.
Pounding the rock at them a little bit.
We'll find out
See how they react to it.
and be crowned the national champion.
See if their defensive line can hold up against our offensive line.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
The senior with excellent work.
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, it's one thing to hear about
Y'all
how
played that
fast
new game
this
yet?
receiver is in the scouting
Anybody,
report. Look at him on film all week.
Anybody get the opportunity to play the Bates here last week?
And then the reality comes. And this guy
Pretty fun.
can fly. You see it again here.
It's definitely a little different, but every year they change it up, you know what I mean? So,
The first down.
make it interesting.
Prep work coming into this national championship. I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the same runner's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Y'all think we go for this or what?
Defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed back.
I don't want to put my backup quarterback in here and try to pull out something real quick. We'll see. Let's have a look at it, see what we're like. We're gonna take the points here. I don't like the way it looks. I didn't like the looks of it. Let's go ahead and take
So
this
they'll
point.
settle for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out.
Go ahead and take these points right
Through
here.
the middle of the uprights.
We don't know what they got on
So
offense
we have
yet.
our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Like a smarter.
Coming away with 3 in that drive.
Take the points first drive, kind of feel it out, see what it's rolling with.
Well, they thought about cutting out, but
They got
instead
2 losses
takes
coming
the
in,
lead.
so
They bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Houston Cougars offense out there for
I don't think they're going to be very good. We'll
Pick out
find
the
out.
impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are
Go
counting
right
on
here.
them
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them.
Go a little
They're going
coverage.
to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide
Go a little
leadership.
coverage out of the gate,
Coaches
see
told
what
us
they got
all
going
week
on. I think
that
they're a good
these are the
offensive
guys
line,
that
though.
really are unique within this
Our defensive
program.
line's been
Hopefully they
just
play
super
well.
good this year, so
They start the drive with a quick throw to the
might be a
right
good
side.
matchup
They
there.
bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down.
See what they can do here.
Short of the marker.
Let's see if they can handle the
Second
overload blitz or
down,
not.
very short now.
See how their offensive line looks. What's this situation? Ooh, wait.
Breaks an open space.
Missed him.
He's in the clear. They'll carry his steps out, but a
That's on me.
solid gain on the ground that time. The complexion of this
Gotta go
drive
get that,
suddenly
dude.
changing. One
Do it
massive
too.
play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down.
Running back's pretty good, actually.
They'll
Yep,
keep the
smothered.
running game churning. He goes
Smothered.
nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking like a smothered baked potato right there.
4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second
Yeah,
down.
buddy.
Swarmed by the pass rush.
Yep, not very many teams this year have been able to handle this
Quarterback
D-line.
of the defense. This time, the
This
quarterback
D-line's
decides to
nasty.
blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him, getting to the quarterback.
Get Natty. They're definitely going to block the running back, right?
Going to throw it
Yep.
on 3rd and
Yep.
very
No
long.
doubt.
It's incomplete. The defender was
Ah,
right there.
little tick for
Brings
tat.
up 4th down
Little
now.
field goal for field goal. Let's see if we get this crowd
Coach
pumped up.
decides to trot out the field
Time
goal team.
up.
This is a daunting attempt from 54
Yeah, that was a
yards
good
out.
one.
Got the leg. The field good.
Looked like the choice to take the points there is looking pretty good.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had
See if we can
plenty
take
of
this
leg
one.
here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a
Nope.
kick from 50
Dang.
plus was a major accomplishment?
It's getting close. We
Now
got
these
a
guys knock these out like they're almost
we've got a
automatic.
good line on it, but
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field.
it's not quite there.
The field goal in the last drive.
I really don't think their defensive line has anything for us.
It's the
I
first play of
really
the drive
don't.
now from that 20-yard line.
Just right there.
Up the middle, but get nothing.
Quarterback's getting frustrated there.
Defensive end who shows some quickness.
He wants to throw the ball every day.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback. But
He wants to
reminds
throw
everybody
that
here
ball
this
every
guy's a
single
complete
day.
package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Well,
It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, we're gonna have to lock in here real quick.
Drops back, looks to throw for it on 3rd down. Dumps it down to the back.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
brought down just short of the marker on that play.
All right.
Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Drops back the man.
Sir.
Enough for a first down.
Oh.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
They can cover that short
Love to
stuff
see
pretty
from the
good. Let's see if they
quarterback,
can do.
recognizing the receivers past the marker.
Look
And a
at
good job
everything
by the
from our
receiver
boot.
to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Everything short's pretty covered.
It's Flanagan. He's brought down quickly as short
They're
gain
playing
gets
everything
a
on
few yards
pretty well.
closer to the marker. So after a
Good
competitive,
job,
fun
too.
first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats.
They hadn't
from the
popped
first
that
period.
big run. I don't even think they would have got the field goal on me. So. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, let's get back in this race.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver.
Yes, everything's short, man. It's just super
Short
covered.
quarterback and easy completion. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Super covered up there.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. They get him down.
They're doing a good job.
The ball to the +40.
Keeping everybody
But
back.
the offense here dialing up a good song leader. Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Just watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Coming along drive, the 9th play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to
my goodness, this is wide.
Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Wide.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face
Switch this to a run, huh?
They'll hand it off.
Yep.
Very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field for this 4th and short from the 20.
I don't know if I like this either.
That's an RPO on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
I think we're going to take this to the 2-minute.
Out of his rhythm. It's the national championship.
Drain it down just a little bit.
Chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They connect for 6. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
I got to grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now,
all right, y'all, we're back.
To kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. Start of the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Okay, throwing here to start the drive. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. Time is running out. intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
I smell Natty, y'all. I can smell it.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for the defense.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Can he get in? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Caught with the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Looking right, this one caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Irish. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
Over the years, Chris, good teams lead. The second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He breaks free. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap it for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it in this first half.
He got it. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Third down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner is brought down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw now on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He finds some space.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Take a shot. Man, catch made, big play. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Spinning out the tackle. Broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. A play action looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They'll him behind the line for a loss of 1. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Toward the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. 57 yards out and never out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return from the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Here's the handoff. First down. Looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up. Keep this momentum going.
Clear at the 30, the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this is brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here, he gets the ball, gets some space, and no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
What's up, Doug? You got tuned in just in time to watch my running back just burn their whole team. Their defense is terrible.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is, they tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just.
I had to watch a couple replays of that sweep move right there.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. From the shotgun and inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here he goes. Out past the 30. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. For the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Houston.
That was absolutely atrocious. That's got to be the ugliest read option I think I've ever seen in my life. So ugly.
No clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point is good. Down 11, 24-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Gets out quickly to the left side. Breaks through the 40. Will be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Now handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Notre Dame set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep him guessing with a run. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running a quarterback sneak here. It's 3rd down for the offense. To keep her mark. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. With the run game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense?
He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. A gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. Got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down.
Can he get there? Touchdown, Irish. They are pouring it on now.
Another Natty, ladies and gentlemen. That's another national championship. Yes, go.
It's the national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Notre Dame 38, Houston 13.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Cougars' offense heads back out onto the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. See if the offense can move and change off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's in, catch made way downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Hey, there's Just the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build from the
Looking downfield to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the seam all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Right down the middle, it's Flanagan. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, we didn't know to put points on the board.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, they want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is another national championship. Brought to you in part by NCAA Scoring. Let's go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. He stretched the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Pop middle. It's Moffitt. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Under pressure, just let it go.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball's incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
I thought they were going to give that flag to me, and I thought because I bumped that receiver out there, and I was like, really, you're going to give me a
So
flag
the
for
offense
that?
obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down.
It's the best play in the game,
Under
right
2
here.
minutes to go. They step up again.
Taking a knee for the
Give
Natty.
them the
Let's
game
go.
ball.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Yeah, but alrighty then, let's go. You know what I mean? Straight to the off season. Gonna get off in this off season. Check out this transfer portal. See what pieces we can bring in. We got quite a bit more for it this year. I think we got 2 quarterbacks leaving. I know for a fact at least one. Oh no, actually, I think my starter is a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I got my lefty. I think we got the lefty back for next year. We'll see what happens. Pretty sweet though. I know my running back's going. At least one running back. I think I got like 2 or 3 running backs that are gone. But we did bring one in. Let's check out college football history date. There we go. Let's go, baby. Cranking that national championships. Cranking them out. Let's freaking go, baby. Another national championship, ladies and gentlemen. Another. Let's go. Anybody out there got to play the beta about a week ago? Or did y'all get a chance to check that out? That game was pretty freaking cool. So yeah, we got quite a bit leaving here. We're going to check this out. Here, we need to keep him if we can. So let's keep him. Let's keep our guard if possible. I'm going to hit him with that next opportunity. Yep. That double opportunity is where it's at. He's pretty fast. Let's try to keep him. Rochester. I'm trying to remember which one of these dudes is pretty good. I think one of them is not very good. We're going to try to keep him too. Yep. And let's see here. We got 3 more chances. Yeah, I can't remember if it's Rochester or the other dude. I think it's this guy. It's pretty good. Let's go with this as well. Yep. One more chance just for the fun of it. I think that's it. Yeah. Put them all up there. Projected. We got a couple of dudes going pro too. This free safety right here will go pro. These dudes right here will probably go pro. So we got several dudes right there that are not. Can't never get them dudes, but you never know. Alright, so 2, 3. 3 dudes there. I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we got 11 dudes that are going to go pro. We'll see. We'll see what the actual finish is here. For sure, that 94 guy's got to go pro, right? So, technical here, we got drafts results. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that 94 safety did end up going pro, but those other dudes did not end up going pro, which is weird considering we're at Notre Dame. So they were eligible and they were in the 90s. So usually that happens. Usually those dudes end up going pro. All right, we got to bring in a couple of these running backs. We're just going to go with the athletic facilities there. Playing style's not very good. Let's go pro potential on that. Let's go right here. Go championship. Contender. We don't have very much room on the board. So we'll take a look here. Offensive lineman. Championship contender. Crabtree. Prestige. Yeah, let's do that. Take a look here. I think we're going to leave that dude on there. You never know. They don't have enough room on their board at the end. We might pick him up. All right, let's take a look at the portal. Got quite a few dudes here. Let's look at the 5 stars first, right? Let's look at the top of the mark here. Dang, look at all these 5-star dudes from the transfer portal. This is ridiculous. Holy cow. Wow. That's a lot. I'll be there. Yeah, we usually don't see near that much. So we got 1, 2, 3 dudes off of the running back situation's gone. If we can bring in, let me take a look, see if we got any 5-star running backs. We do. Elusive Bruiser, for sure. We'll try to bring him in. What else were we doing? Cover specialist. Let's go with him. So I think we lost that free safety. So we'll check them out. Look at that dude. I bet he's pretty good. Freshman pocket passer. Let's try to bring him in. Pocket passer. Pass protector. We got 2 more spots open here. Let's go with an edge rusher. And got a speedster right here. Let's check him out. Looks like a pretty good little class right here. Yeah, that's pretty decent speed right there. Bring him in. He's an elusive bruiser. Should make up for the elusive bruiser that we just lost. And then this dude right here, dude, great free safety to pick up. Let's put him top of the board. Let's put him just below. Check out Nevis. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Now, those are some stats for a freshman. Yep. You don't see a freshman, or was he a junior? No, he's a freshman. You don't see the freshman quarterbacks very often. Like the 5-star. Let's check him out. I think this is everything I need. I'm pretty sure. I need to check my cornerbacks, actually. Make sure we've got some depth there. I think we do. I don't think, I really don't think there's an issue as far as depth there. Let's go over there. Check our defense. So yeah, definitely need to bring in an edge rusher for sure. We got 2 dudes there. We got some linebackers there that we're bringing in to pick up the slack there. Oh, we got plenty of cornerbacks for sure. Got safeties. Yeah, we can still use another safety though. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's exactly what we want. I'm gonna take a look at the guard position. Yeah, I mean, we've got some young talent there at the guard position. I was just thinking maybe we can make some more room for some transfers, but I don't think that'd be a good idea. You know what I hope they change? Is I hope they make it to where we can just skip through these commitment animations. Like at the very end where it just goes committed over and over again. I hope they give us a chance to do that. What said I was down on one of these 5-stars right here. Okay. Kinda weird. Conference prestige. Let's roll with that. Pro potential. Definitely got plenty of pro potential there. Digging pretty much everything we got going on there. Let me make sure. Let's get there. See, this dude right here, is he going to commit or not? Because I could open up another spot without him. I think I'm going to get him, but I thought so mid-season too, and he never did commit. So. I know he's got a deal breaker, but should be fun. Picked up Anderson, picked up the quarterback we were looking for. Some safeties and running backs. That's good. All right, Joe. That's gonna be it for right now. We'll probably get back on here maybe later this evening. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we might do that. I don't know. But yeah, appreciate y'all stopping in, checking out the stream. I appreciate the likes, the follows, and the subs. See you next time. Peace.